All right, Matt the Mortgage Guy here. Today's video, 5 strange housing market trends that are normal in 2021. I'm gonna have a lot of fun making this video because it's crazy some of the stuff that's going on in 2021. So as a mortgage broker who talks to people day in and day out, being consumers, being real estate agents, being fellow mortgage folks, the gamut, right? I can tell you firsthand that things aren't normal, but these are some strange housing market trends that have become the norm. And so I just want to go through these just so that you know if you feel like, am I going crazy? Is this crazy? The answer is yes. Before I jump into it, please, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel. I try to put out 3 videos a week: real estate, mortgage, housing market, real estate investing, that kind of stuff. As a mortgage broker who talks to lots of people, I feel like I've got some insight. I can share real life stories. It might help you on your journey, whether you're buying your first house, you're buying your 10th house, you're trying to invest, whatever the heck you're doing. Hopefully you find some value in this. Share it with some friends, smash the like button, do all that stuff. The YouTube algorithm, sometimes it likes me, sometimes it doesn't. So I appreciate anybody who does. So on with the video. 5 housing market trends that are normal in 2021. Strange housing market trends, right? And they may or may not seem strange to you. If you've only been in the market for 6 months and that's all you've seen, then you're probably like, oh man, this is just the norm, right? First and foremost, fast-paced selling. I want to speak on that for a second because national averages, I think it's down to like 17 days on the market. But we all know, or at least those of us who have been involved in real estate, that if you're in a really competitive market and within that market, you've got even a more competitive subset of really well-priced homes that show really well, that 17 days seems like an eternity. It's more like list on Friday, show Saturday, Sunday, present offers Monday, and it's gone. I'm here to tell you that's a little strange. That's not the norm. That's not how it works every single year. But in this market, you need to know that that's normal. That's what's the norm in a lot of markets in 2021, that if you like a house that literally hits the market on a Friday, there's a good chance it's gone Monday. So what can you as a consumer do? Be well prepared. That's the moral of the story, right? Being well prepared starts with being pre-approved. I've harped on that enough. I won't harp on it more in this video, but be prepared not only with the pre-approval, but with a mindset that's like, I know exactly what this home is going to take to get an offer accepted. I know what that translates to as a mortgage. I've already talked through all this with my mortgage professional, and I know that this price point with this much down equals this much per month. I'm willing and able to do that. Fire away, right? Because if not, it may be gone. Whether or not this lasts forever, I don't know, but know that homes are selling faster than ever, and that's relatively normal in 2021. Number 2, relocation. Being in California, I might be exposed to this more than the average person, but holy moly, as a mortgage professional operating in 2013, 14, 15, 16, I might have talked to somebody once or twice a month. Yeah, we're selling our house in Sacramento. We're gonna move to Montana. My wife's got family there and that's the game plan or whatnot. And then a month later, yeah, you know what? My grandma and my parents, they're in Arizona. We're gonna move to Arizona. 2021, it's fairly normal to talk to people every single day that are leaving. They're leaving to Idaho, to Texas, to Florida, to Nevada, to Arizona. It seems they're going everywhere and anywhere that's not California. So relocation is something that, due to the pandemic of 2020, it's been a lot easier. A lot more people can work remote, and they've learned either through their company or through their work that, hey, listen, I can live wherever I want to live and still do the work I want to do, still make money to provide for my family. And it just so happens I don't want to live in this area or this area. I'm going to go live here. And before, it might have been you had to have 50 miles proximity to your workplace, and now you don't. So relocation is very, very normal. And people moving not just city to city, but state to state, much more normal in 2021. Number 3, double-digit home price appreciation. Now, as a buyer, what this means for you is if your game plan is to sit back, relax, wait until you've got another 5% saved up, or you've got something, whatever your plan is, right? You might be looking at homes that cost $400,000 and then blink your eyes and those homes cost $440,000. I want to emphasize that this is not normal, and you are very unlikely to see this continue year after year. But for the current time period we're in, 2020, 2021, double-digit home price appreciation in a ton of markets is normal. And so stuff that was $500,000 last year, don't be surprised to look up and go, oh my gosh, they're selling for $575 now. There's markets, San Diego, what was it was it Phoenix, Arizona, Seattle, 14, 16, 17% home price appreciation. Will it continue for another year, another 2 years? Most likely not. The stuff will come back down to earth, and it might be 8%, it might be 6%, but still, don't be surprised if you blink your eyes and there's a whole bunch of home price appreciation. A lot of factors factoring into that. Very low supply, very high demand. I've talked about that in 100 other videos, so I won't go into too much detail here, but fairly normal. Number 4, more space is trendy. I remember it wasn't too long ago that people were, minimalism and being a minimalist was the cool, hot new thing. Well, 2020 changed that for a lot of people, especially people that realized they're working from home, they're gymming from home, they're having their kids do school from home. That's a lot of home stuff going on. And when there's 4, 5, 6 humans all in that home trying to do work, school, gym, cooking, all the stuff, right? And everyone's there at once. People realized, holy guacamole, I'd rather move 60 miles away and have 2,400 square foot house and a half of an acre where we might have a workshop, we might have a home office, we might have a home gym, we might have more space where we're not piled on top of each other. So it's proved to be more important than ever for people to have space for a bunch of different things. Everyone's needs are different, and it's different for everybody, but more space is certainly trendy. And moving outside of cities into more rural areas is definitely another trend. All right, number 5, I would be remiss if I didn't mention this as a lender, but it's strange, but it's become normal. Basically, we're lending money. It's pretty much free. 3% 30-year fixed mortgage rates is free money versus inflation that is ticking up every single day. And the second half of 2021, like it or not, those of us who are paying attention, we already see the inflation. Your hamburger is going to cost more. Your gallon of gas costs more. Everything costs more money. And so if you've got a 3% 30-year fixed and your payment's going to stay the same for 30 years, like that is the most beautiful thing. One of the most beautiful things in the world is basically lending you money at next to no cost, right? And so that's become normal. My best advice is to take advantage of it. I don't think rates are going to spike, but rates certainly have no other place to go but up. And as we see more inflation, as we take off the throttle, which is the Fed purchasing mortgage-backed securities, rates will slowly creep up, and that one won't be so normal in the future. So hope you found this video helpful. If you got any questions at all, I'm licensed in California, happy to help you in California, matt@mattthemortgageguy.com. If you're outside of California, do yourself a favor, don't gamble by just reaching out to anybody. Go to greatmortgagebroker.com. It's a vetted, quality mortgage broker in the state you're licensed in that's been referred by me pretty much. And if they don't treat you well and do right by you, promise me you'll let me know so I can handle that with them folks, right? But I've gotten great feedback. Greatmortgagebroker.com. Go there. If you're in California, Matt@Matt the Mortgage Guy. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Talk to you soon. Bye.